episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at another stupid idea. I mean, another remake of another timeless classic comedy. This time, Overboard.
Yes.
Now, this year actually celebrates the 30th anniversary of the movie.
Yes.
Which makes all of us really old.
Yeah.
But essentially the plot is, it would start Goldie Hawn
And Kurt Russell.
and it's about Goldie Hawn playing an heiress who's pretty much a bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's no other way to put it. She's pretty much a bitch, and then out of nowhere, the yacht gets into this storm. She falls overboard, and cue the title. And she gets knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
Just so happens the one person she kept on more or less, screwing over, finds her.
Mind you, if you have never seen this, the original film, spoilers. I know I'm already into it.
I'm not going to go into spoilers. It's pretty much, it's the same plot as this one except gender swap. But essentially, it just so happens the carpenter she was not being so nice to is the one that finds her and makes her go through hard labor, thinking she's a mother of three arrogant kids,
and then so on and so forth appeals. And like we said, in this version, even when we first saw the announcement, especially for me, I thought, oh snap, okay. She's playing. She's playing that role, but it's no, they're doing a role reversal.
Gender reversal.
And I like to bring up that in one of our previous videos, was it for How to Be a Latin Lover for Eugenio? I hope I'm saying it right. Eugenio Derbez. He is coming up. He's a really awesome. A Mexican comedic actor, pretty much, and he's slowly coming up into Hollywood. And perfect example is, again, Geostorm. He was in that film. Maybe in short. I've never seen the film still, but I saw him in the trailer. So, yeah, I know.
You nailed it.
You nailed it. You didn't have to, but again, I called it pretty much because this one, that's who he's playing, and he's playing more of a rich Mexican.
Yeah.
And Anna Faris is playing that single mother type of thing. So she uses this to her.
Well, I don't know if she's playing the single mother. I didn't read that into the plot.
Well, it seems like if they're gonna stick to this original plot, it seems like it's gonna be like that. And we also know that Eva Longoria is supposed to be in it, so she's gonna probably play the snobby, girlfriend pretty much in a way to his character. But also this is actually, I could be wrong. You guys can correct us in the comments. This is the first remake of a Gary Marshall film, because the only last remake they've ever done is for The Odd Couple when they brought it back as a TV series. So this is the first attempt to do a remake. So let's just dive right into this to see what we're getting ourselves into, because some of the writers that we saw was working on this is very iffy. Is just very iffy for us. So let's just dive right into this for the first official trailer for Overboard.
Why am I even trying to be a nurse? I'm gonna be delivering pizzas and cleaning carpets for the rest of my life. No!
You're very attractive for a carpet cleaning lady. Although you maybe could do something with your hair. No, that's not it. It's your face. Now. Could you be a doll and get me a little snack?
You know I was just hired to do your carpets, right?
You're fired.
I bet you haven't worked a single day in your entire self-absorbed life. Just pay me and I'll be on my way.
Nope.
He is the devil. I owe the cleaning company $3,000 for a new machine. And
oh, damn. Oh, no,
she's not.
Praise her friend.
Okay. Here we go.
I don't know what day it is. I don't even know my own name. Amnesia in our little town.
That's him. I have an idea. It is poetic in its justice.
Oh, she has 3 girls.
Because remember, the other one had 3 boys.
You're worse, baby.
I'm poor?
Yep.
How come they don't look like me?
We had to use a sperm donor.
I'm sterile.
Sterile?
You picked up for work bright and early.
I work?
3 jobs.
Shit.
Oh, I want a fake husband.
What?
Do we need to take him to the hospital?
talking gibberish.
Okay, April 20th was cool. Okay, I already have one problem.
Mm-hmm.
That house looks really nice compared to the 87 house.
The
87 house was really looked like...
It looks redneck, pretty much. It was straight up this...
It looked like it was falling apart in some areas.
Yeah.
That looks like a really nice house. I'm sorry. That's the only gripe with this, is that house looks really nice compared to the 87 version.
Exactly. And this time, again, in the original, was it the main person, was it Goldie Hawn's character, she stayed home taking care of the kids.
Ava Longoria is playing Kurt Russell's friend's character.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
And again, also role reversal even on the kids, because the kid in the original, it was all boys. Here, all girls. Pretty much. And again, like I said, Goldie Hawn's character stayed at home being a stay-at-home mom. Here, he's pretty much going out and doing work.
The only problem I have is, does it kind of feel like a sequel to How to Be a Latin Lover?
It kind of does.
It does, doesn't it?
It kind of does.
That's my only other
I think that's how come he got the role, is how well he played it in How to Be a Latin Lover, pretty much. Play that rich, suave guy,
It feels like a sequel. It feels like a sequel to that movie. That's the other problem I have. Other than that, it looks like a pretty standard comedy.
Yeah, it looks standard.
I think the shining moments are going to be from Anna Faris and Eugenia.
Yeah, with their moments together, pretty much.
Yeah, but for the most part, my biggest problem is that...
the house.
No, that's a bad gripe. My biggest problem is it just feels like a sequel to his character for How to Be a Latin Lover. I mean, it looks fine.
It looks alright.
They can easily make the movie work.
Yeah.
Pretty much like Samuel L. Jackson, Ryan Reynolds, and his Bodyguard.
Yeah, because, have that good, solid, good, story or heart to it, just like that the original did. It had, because Kurt Russell's character was building up to something, and she, even Goldie Hawn's character helped him out. So hopefully there's something that she's trying to do. Maybe.
I wonder if it goes into the putt-putt golf idea, like in the original.
Yeah, exactly.
The Seven Wonders of the World, putt-putt golf. And that's where he starts realizing he knows different languages and stuff.
Yeah, when he starts to put things together. But again, this is only the first trailer, so maybe we'll get more. Maybe a solid story trailer. I think
it's gonna be less of a more like shenanigans plus sprinkle story.
Yeah, especially from the writers we get from it.
I will admit that last part was funny. I'll let that part.
And he gets home, he's just like, what is he saying? He's just talking gibberish.
And he is a fucking dick, dude. Who just does that? Just throws the cleaning lady's equipment overboard.
Exactly, and even doesn't even pay. Especially when it was like, she owes the company for it when it wasn't her fault. So, like I said, we'll just see, because it looks like you said, from the writers, which are kind of good when it comes to shenanigans, stuff like that. So that's what it seems like.
I guess, and that's the other thing that's different is, in the original movie, she was just more of the housewife.
That's what he said. She was more he's the working man, pretty much. He's the one going out making the money. She's working 3 jobs. Like she said, you're out. You're working 3 jobs right now, and stuff like that. So that's why I said they switched it up a bit, where it's like this time we're following him, because remember in the original Kurt Russell's character, he did work and stuff like that, but he's like in his own time where he worked those very, very super late shifts.
Yeah, okay, I wish there were more times, but I think in the original it made sense. Like, you can see, Kurt Russell was being a bit of a dick to Goldie Hawn's character, but as you saw, even she saw,
building up, he
is a generally good person.
He's a good guy doing whatever he can
should provide support for his kids, because their mother was never there for them.
So that's what we're hoping for in this film.
And that's where I kind of don't see it here. This feels... That's why I said...
Like a generic,
the differences in the premise.
Yeah.
The first one was... he's just taking advantage of the opportunity to have her help him out.
Yeah.
Paris will help her.
Yeah. I see where you're going with it.
But when applied to this, it feels more like shenanigans. She's just gonna try to get revenge.
Yeah, in a way. Hopefully, what we're hoping for is some type of good heart that Gary Marshall's films always had. There was always a good heart to it. A good point of why this is all happening.
I doubt it, since we're getting it from the writers of We're the Millers and Meet Dave.
Yes.
So, other than that, though, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk some more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like it's just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about classic 80s movies being remade for today's generation, hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're also mobile, hit that bell icon.
Just let us know what you guys thought of this trailer. If you're a fan of the original or a fan of a lot of Gary Marshall films, what's your thought on this, just from looking at it on this trailer? Is it something you will check out, or you just gonna stream it, or just pass on it? And just let us know what you thought in the comments below. Also put down what you thought of our reaction overall on this film for this trailer for Overboard. And most of all, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And that has been a very Eugenio Derbez-filled episode of SRB.
See ya!
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah, and if you want to see any more of our videos, check out the playlist links down below in the description.
And you can also check out our Twitter account pretty much down below at Super React Bros.